Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Saints Discord. We're doing stuff. It's a show.
Allegedly.
I'm Jables. With me as always is Rimshee and Sir.
You don't know I'm here.
Sir's feeling quiet today, so
That was
he's not going to talk. Don't worry, he's actually here.
That's not what I said.
Wait, what's going on?
I was making a
What?
joke. Because he's not on screen. He could theoretically just log in, say
Oh,
nothing,
okay.
and then just, oh yeah, he is here. We swear.
Maybe. You know it's bullshit? The YouTube stream doesn't show up in my subscription feed all the time.
Aw.
All right. Sorry, just popping out the YouTube chat. I can't do it until it actually goes live, so it takes a second. Okay, cool. We're good.
Crap,
Good.
that annoying
Oh
fly.
man. So, posted in topics, just a little thing. The most annoying Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. I like to fall asleep to people. Well, first off, in the Kakariko village graveyard, she was going to get
Oh my god, it is
the
Jimmy.
sunset. Yeah. Like I didn't start off with like where she started at the beginning or anything. I just got one recommended to me, and I'm like, okay, what's going on here? And she was at an interesting point. I'm about to do the first water temple, but she was doing a couple side things first, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. And she goes in the grave, and like in the where you get the sun song, you have to kill all the keys, which are the bats. And they're like, they're just chilling on the walls for the most part when you first get in there. And then she's like not using her slingshot to just take them down. So I'm like, okay, that's annoying, but whatever. And then she kills like most of them. She takes
Like,
a
you're
lot of
kind of
damage.
stupid, but I forgive you.
Yeah, it's fine. It's early in the game, you know. But she has done like 2 temples already, so it's like Or no, she's done one because you do the fire one first. And then wait, no, never mind. No, you do the never mind. The Deku trees first, then you do the Death Mountain.
Deku Tree is the first dungeon. Well, you could technically go to the water
Anyways.
one first, but
So she has like one bat left, and she's like, "Why won't this door open?" She like tried lighting the torches, which drops a chest. And then she's like, "I don't know how to get this door open." Leaves the one bat there. To open the door, you have to kill all the bats.
Mhm.
So it's... the first item they give you in the game is a fucking sword. Kill things. Just do it.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes
she had gotten
doors won't
like
open
Din's
if-
fire.
the room is not safe.
Yeah, she had gotten Din's fire and everything, and so she like used up all of her magic already. Because if you use the fire on the bats, it just turns them on into fire bats. So it doesn't just
Yeah,
kill them.
fire keys suck.
Yeah, yeah. But she ended up using all her magic and stuff. Somebody finally tells her that she had to kill all of them, so she goes back into the room and then kills all of them. Still doesn't really use a slingshot. And she did use a slingshot a couple times, but she was like just locking on and then just shooting willy-nilly while the bat's flying horizontally to her. You know, which you're going to miss on those ones 90% of the time. Yeah. And then like she gets the Sun Song and then she goes back up to Death Mountain because she wanted to get a couple things there now that she had bombs. And she's just like, guys, how do I get more magic? As she's passing all of the spider things and just not fighting any of them, just running right past them. It's like, well, you got to kill things. And then she goes down into a hole, the one with the cow in it, and she plays a song so she gets some milk. And then she's not cutting up any of the bushes that are in there, which is also how you get magic. She's just not.
And money.
You have a sword. Cut shit up. Break rocks. Break rocks.
Throw
Kill
pots, you dumb bitch.
cut the grass. Yeah. It was so fucking annoying. I got into a rage. I thought I was just settling in for the night and just gonna, go to bed, and I'm just pissed off. You dumb bitch. You fucking dumb bitch. Kill the things. The first item you get is a sword. Cut bushes. Kill things.
It's a known trope. You cut grass.
Yeah.
Like Link is an excellent gardener. You need your lawn mowed, he'll come mow your lawn.
Yeah.
He'll get shit
He'll
out
keep
of
all
it
the money
too.
he finds. Yep.
And just don't expect to get your loose change back because he's taking
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But that's
I mean,
fine. He
if you
cut
did
your
it
whole
free,
lawn. You get
it'd
loose
be a
change.
fair trade, but
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you found some rupees in my grass that you just cut for me unprompted? You know what? You have those, buddy.
Yep.
You did a good job.
my lawn looks great.
Yeah. It was just... it was annoying to watch.
And like,
And boy, howdy, did I leave some comments.
we are getting to the point where there's just like a whole group of people now that just like they actually don't know what Zelda is or like what anything related to Zelda is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I didn't know what Zelda was when I played A Link to the Past for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But like as soon as I got my sword, like I started whacking stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I can whack this bush and the bush goes away. Oh, I can whack this patch of grass and holy crap, a fucking jewel popped
Free
out.
money. Free money. Look at that.
I was
Yeah.
fucking around with my lantern, and it's like, oh wow, I accidentally lit that scone up, and now the room is brighter. Holy shit!
Yeah, all they really know these days is Breath of the Wild and oh fuck, I suddenly can't remember the other one.
I was
Tears of
watching
the Kingdom.
Breath
Yeah,
of the
Tears of the
Wild and
Kingdom.
the direct sequel. I can't remember the direct sequel.
Tears of the
Tears
Kingdom.
of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. All they know are those, and those actively avoid the grass cutting trope and the jar breaking trope. It's like, that was a point of contention when it came out, bro.
Yeah.
Well, it's like,
I think
point is that,
I
like,
think that's because they added the durability system for the weapons.
Yeah.
So,
which still sucks in my opinion.
it's okay once you get used to it, but it really sucks at the beginning. It really kept me out of the game for a good year and a half before, like, I really just locked in. It was like, I'm just gonna get through all the intro shit at least, and see how I like it then.
Like, some stuff I could see the durability, but if you've got a durability system, add a maintenance system. Like, hey, yeah, the sword has durability. Eventually it's gonna dull and be useless. Keep it sharp with this whetstone. And if you forget to sharpen it...
but instead what they did was they just give you all of the weapons. You're just constantly fully stocked on weapons. So it's like, it is what it is. There's some super cool ones though that I wish I could repair.
Yeah. I would be fine with, like, maybe a maintenance system, you know, like, example, Red Dead Redemption 2. You need to clean your guns.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, like, they become less accurate, they shoot slower, they don't do as much damage, and they can potentially misfire.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
But you know, like, can get you killed in a gunfight, so it's like, you want to keep a little bit of gun oil on you, then you want to clean your guns every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, like, what you're describing with that one chick that you were talking about is that, like, I said, you know, like, I had never played a Zelda game before, but I played A Link to the Past. And I described my original experience of, you know, it's like, oh, I'm just going to try shit. I'm going to engage with the game and its mechanics. If you can't even be fucked to engage with the game and its mechanics, then why the fuck are you playing it? You know, maybe you should just go play a fucking mobile game, you fucking tourist.
Or play like Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon or something.
Harvest Moon is a series of games that actually requires you to pay attention. I don't think this bitch would do well.
Maybe Mixtape is more up your alley.
Yeah, where the game plays itself.
She was at the fairy fountain. She was at the fairy fountain, and she played Epona's song. And it's like, whatever, sometimes you get your songs mixed up. And then it said, the game tells you which song you just played. And she wasn't even reading that. Like, she just, like, just not playing Zelda's Lullaby.
And when you go into your menu, there's a section in your menu that shows you all the songs that you know.
Yeah, she was aware of that, but she was trying to get better at memorizing them, so she didn't always go to the menu, which I get that.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, it's there for a reason. In case you forget.
Yep.
You can just go and look at it.
Wait, Vampire, did you get a FanDuel ad before the show?
FanDuel?
We don't endorse any gambling apps. Just throwing that out there.
Mostly because they don't endorse us.
That.
Yeah, I ain't getting
And
cut no paycheck.
that, and I think they're predatory, and they're kind of ruining sports in general in certain ways. So
We're not the only one to hold that opinion.
do you have that same opinion?
I mean, it's never going away. Like, sports betting is just
Yeah.
something that's existed forever.
I'm fine with sports betting.
sites
I don't
just
like
make
the
it more-
apps. I don't like how easy. I don't like the simplicity of betting just like from your phone, like that, with the apps. If you want to like call
Well,
into somewhere,
You can do everything else on your phone now. Order food,
Yeah.
pay your bills.
I'm cool with all that.
The only thing you can't
It's
do on your
gambling.
phone
It's
is
too-
get
it's
laid,
too-
and that's only because it's a
When
physical component.
gambling is at your fingertips, like when gambling's at your fingertips like that, it's so much easier to start gambling too much. There's an added addictive quality because it's right there. A gambling addict
Ease of use.
can just not go to the casino. But if you're a gambling addict,
Well,
I just had this neat little app on my phone.
at the same time, though, like, we could look at it as like, well, you've got delivery apps on your phone where alcoholics can have fucking alcohol delivered to them.
Yeah. Okay.
I say eventually, it's like personal autonomy is a thing.
It is, but maybe it's just because I'm like fucking constantly inundated with all the gambling app ads. They're fucking everywhere.
I don't see them.
I see them all. They sponsor so many podcasts that I listen to.
Yeah, like they sponsor, like sports creators that I watch.
Yep.
Like, if you use the services and like they're offering you money to support your content, and I don't see a problem with it, really.
I think it's because it's specifically like I don't personally have an issue with gambling. I love it. I'll do it. I live by a casino. I can walk over there in like 20 minutes. And I do like to go and play me some slots from time to time.
And
Lose
pretty
some
much
money.
every one of these sports betting app things that I've seen, like pretty much every commercial that I've seen, especially like the radio commercials that I'll hear in my car, is pretty much always immediately followed by, if you have a gambling problem,
Yeah.
get help. These are the resources that are available to you.
Yeah. And the reason why they do that is because some states require that if you're advertising anything revolving around gambling. So they just have them all do that. Yeah. I don't know. And there's something about like you can instantaneously fuck up your life a lot faster with gambling than any other addiction that you can order through an app. Like alcoholism.
Alcoholism gets pretty close if you decide to drive after drinking.
Yeah, but that's why you
That
order
can
it.
pretty quickly irreversibly change
That's
your
the
life.
other thing. Ordering booze through the app. That's better because then you're not driving to the store to get more booze. That's a safety feature.
I mean, it can help reduce the odds, but like we all know that there's those fucking assholes that like even if they've ordered all their booze for the night, it's just like few fucking bottles later, it's like, oh, I want to drive over to so and so's, or I want to go to this place, and then they just fucking go, and
Yeah. That's why where I'm living, whenever I get the urge to drink and drive, it's golf cart time. I'm just cruising around the property in a little golf cart. Things pretty fast. It's fun.
so that was a conversation about sports betting.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like sports betting. It's just I think sports betting and sports themselves are becoming too intermingled, and people are being sponsored by sports betting sites, and that feels weird to me when it comes to like sanctity of the sport.
And there's definitely an
I don't-
argument that
sports
could be
betting.
made as to the integrity of games.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the word I was looking for was integrity. Yeah.
There's already been rumblings about outcomes being adjusted or influenced to improve sports betting odds.
Yeah. And there were already rumblings about stuff like that happening just because like in the NFL commissioners wanted a better story, allegedly. There were some rumblings about some games going certain ways because it's a better story for the season for the NFL.
The NFL has an officiating problem.
Yeah, for sure. Well, it seems like everywhere is starting to have an officiating problem. Like, did you see Moist Critical talking about that one guy that got disqualified from the Pokemon tournament? It was like the final championship round.
Cards or games?
Cards. No? So it's the championship match. Dude wins. He does this. Yes. And then goes to shake his opponent's hand. Like right when he won. The officiant said he was over celebrating. Because he didn't yell, yes. He just did a simple to himself, yes. And then went to shake his opponent's hand. And he got disqualified, ended up losing the match. Because of it. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that's the type of thing where it's like, there should be somebody waiting for that referee in the parking lot with a pipe.
Yeah. Oh, and apparently it's happened with other officials in like other matches and stuff. Like people started. That was really big because it was a championship match. And then people started doing some digging and looking at past things. Apparently, this has been a big problem in the Pokemon card game scene. With not just that guy, but other officials as well. So
It's like what?
it's the tiniest.
You're basically
most
telling
human
people that they're not
celebration.
allowed to emote.
Yeah,
You are to be a
tiniest,
fucking robot and just take your trophy.
It's the tiniest, like most nearly involuntary expression of victory. And yeah, I would argue that whole thing was involuntary. He didn't intentionally do that. That was just excitement and like, sweet, I did it.
It's like, oh no. We have to be inclusive. We can't make anybody feel bad because they didn't win. It's like, life sucks. Wear a fucking helmet.
That wasn't even the reason. It's like in the rules, you're not allowed to celebrate your victories or some shit like that.
Well, no, that's the reason why those rules exist.
Well, it's
No, I
partly
we can't
that,
have the
it's
loser
partly
feeling
the delay
bad.
of game. Like, it started out because these celebrations were taking too long, so it was a hit against delay of game. But then it started being, oh, bad sportsmanship. Dude just scored a touchdown.
Well,
He's
no,
allowed
and it's also
to celebrate
no.
for a moment.
What? No, in
There's
this case, it's
also
like, what
been
is he
issues-
delaying? This is the final match. This
There's
is the
also been
championship.
issues. There's also been issues where like people celebrate too much and they knock stuff over on the table, or they knock the table over, cards get mixed up, stuff like that. It causes problems because now people are fighting over whose cards are whose. So there are reasons for that to exist. But like getting him on that was fucking insane. Yeah, let me see if I can find the video.
No, like, one, that's like, if you're just acting like a fucking animal, then, you know, like, that's beyond just like base celebrating. You know, like, then you're just being an asshole.
Yeah.
But no, like, this is not one of
but
those
the officials
cases.
are taking it too far.
This is basically like, you're not allowed to potentially hurt anyone's feelings. No fun allowed. I said, just be a fucking robot and accept your fucking trophy.
We know you're playing
that's
a
not
game
even
for children, but no fun allowed.
Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, I would have been entirely behind that guy if, like, you know, like, he just like did his little, like, you know, like, fist pump thing. It's like, oh, you celebrated, even though you just, you know, legitimately won. You know, like, fuck you, you're disqualified. I would have punched that ref in the throat.
Yeah.
And then fucking stomped on him for emphasis. I'm sorry, man. If you're that much of a pedantic piece of shit, you deserve to have your ass beat.
Yep. Yeah, and I think another
I'm going,
issue,
like, if I was the people running the tournaments, like, not only
is some officials got in trouble for not cracking down on over celebration before, so now they're overdoing it is another thing. What the fuck is going on?
I don't care what the example is. If I'm the person running this tournament, it's like, number one, reinstating the win. Number two, you're fired. 3, here's a fine. Enjoy that, asshole.
Yeah, they're appealing and stuff.
See if you ever fucking officiate anything again. That's the thing that another thing I think should become standard in the NFL. If officials blatantly miss a call or blatantly fuck up a call or make a call that is just straight up not there, you should fine these motherfuckers.
So, hold on. Magic. This is over.
Like, maybe they'll start giving a shit if it affects their bottom line.
Okay. I exaggerated. It wasn't just that. He did a little bit more, but still, okay. And it was a Pokemon Go championship.
Pokemon Go? They have championships for that?
I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, now I'm feeling a little less sympathetic. It's like,
if you go to about a minute,
you all are seriously doing a Pokemon Go championship? Pokemon Go. I would have more respect for
battle in Pokemon Go.
Cards.
Like I said, you're getting all that worked up over a children's game.
Well, it's still competitive play. I'm not gonna shit on that.
I'm not arguing that adults competing in it isn't legitimate. I'm just saying at some point you have to realize this is a game originally intended to sell shit to kids. And you're making how big of a deal out of it?
Yeah, it's literally the like, what are we doing here argument.
Well, he's playing competitively.
We know.
That's not my point.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking about the official, or are you talking about the
Yes.
guy?
The official.
Yeah, the official. Yeah, fuck the official. I thought you were talking about the guy. I was like, he just won. Like, what are you guys talking about? Of course, it's a big deal to him. He's worked really hard at that. Like, what do you mean?
It's like, what are we doing here, man? Why are we still here? Just the summer.
Yeah. So to clarify, he stood up and went, yes, yes. There we go. He did a little bit more.
Well, even then, it's like, it's not like he fucking overturned the table.
Yeah.
Or fucking flipped all the cards onto the floor, or ran over and kissed some bitch that was holding the trophy.
I posted Moist Critical's video. If you go to like 50 seconds in, you'll see the actual moment. And they're regional championships. So, yeah. Oh, and then the officials doubled down on standing by stripping that guy of the title and giving him the loss.
Well, of course he did, because unless the official gets officially reprimanded.
Yep.
Officials are officially useless.
God.
Like, you would be amazed how many of these joyless motherfuckers absolutely are convinced that they never do anything wrong.
Well, yeah, they're judge, jury, executioner when it comes to these events. They have all the power.
I think they're Judge Dredd in terms of this shit.
Man, I didn't even realize it had been a month since I heard about this. That's fucking insane. Time's flying by.
I keep seeing a
What's
fly
insane to me
out
is
of the
that,
corner
like,
of my eye, and it's the one that I trapped, but I keep going, what is it? Oh, okay.
It's insane to me that, like, for example, in the NFL, it's like they don't even have full-time officials. To this day, they're not just like full-time referees for the NFL.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
It's like, you have all this goddamn money, you make all this fucking revenue off of ticket sales, merchandise sales, video games, television licenses, all this fun shit.
Video games, which the refs are in.
Referees?
The refs are in the video games. Yeah. Yeah. Pay the referees like reasonable wages that they can, live off of it and stuff. And then just have them really study the rules in the off season and like go over in the off season. Referees referees should be going over every challenged call over the previous season to sort of and like start discussing how they would have called it with each other. They should have like little referee meetings about that, where they go over every single challenged call that was kind of like it could go this way or it could go that way, and then they discuss with each other why they would rule which way or another. That's what the off season should be for referees.
I can agree with that. However,
So that we
I
can
would
get
change one thing about what you said. Don't pay them enough to live comfortably. Pay them like, I'm not saying go full on player money, but pay them a good chunk of change and make it so like it's very clear if they do anything to violate the
Incentivize them not to
authenticity of it,
fuck up.
anything, yeah, basically incentivize them to do it well.
Give them bonuses for no challenged calls and public support. If the public isn't pissed off at your calls, you get a bonus.
That's a little unfair because then certain team like, oh, that was a call against us. We're just going to be pissed off at them.
Yeah, but you take both sides into account on that one.
Yeah, but
Because
Yeah, but like on the last,
there's a lot of
thing
times
that could
in the last
easily
few
be
years,
gamed.
in the last few years, we've had some ref calls that were so egregious that entire teams of officials got suspended from calling games.
Yeah. Yeah, and even like the most hardcore sports fans I know, if they're watching the game and they see a bullshit call, even if it's in their favor, they'll be like, I'm glad it's in our favor, but that was kind of bullshit. Like, they'll admit it.
My point is that like you look online and you're tracking all of it, and there was a call in favor of the Cowboys that shouldn't that was a good call, but now you're looking at and everyone from the fans of the team they were playing to every other fan of every other team is all pissed off at it, but the Cowboys fans are all happy. Based on that, this good call could technically be seen as, oh no, that's a bad call because of public
I see
opinion.
what you're. I totally get what you're getting at. I was just spitballing off the dome, like things that could help improve refereeing. So that's. I get it. I get where you're at.
To be fair, all calls should go against the Cowboys. Because fuck the
That's
Cowboys.
right. They did way too much cocaine in the 80s and 90s.
Also, we need to have the rules re-examined because the standards for roughing the passer are fucking pussy bullshit, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Well, we also need rules.
Oh, you tripped while tackling the quarterback and accidentally fell on him, roughing the passer.
We're reaching a point where like rules were built upon rules, were built upon rules, were built upon rules. That's why rules need to be re-examined also.
They don't even play proper football in the fucking Pro Bowl anymore. Not that anyone ever gave a shit about the Pro Bowl, but they definitely don't now that it's fucking flag football.
Yeah. I do understand, though, there does need to be a rule for roughing the passer because they're really focused on catching that ball. They're not paying attention to that guy running at him at 30 miles an hour.
Roughing the passer is for the quarterback.
Oh, roughing. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Yeah.
As I say, like, it's gotten ridiculous now. It's like, oh, as I say, like, you tripped while trying to tackle the quarterback and you fell on top of them, roughing the passer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I got nothing.
Pushy
you
shit,
mainly
man.
have to financially incentivize them to not be stupid. Like, yeah, you're gonna make a good
Yeah.
chunk of money by
You need to pay
making
them
these calls. As long as you're like, as long as when we look back, oh, you know what we could do? Hey, hat-mounted GoPros so they can review the footage. Like, oh, based on what you're seeing, we see exactly where you made this call.
Oh, so you can see what they see, that sort of thing?
Yeah. Because if it's a bad call, but then you review that GoPro footage and it's like, yeah, I could see where you could see
that is why they show like 7 angles when you're watching it on TV. It's
Yeah.
like, what was that? What happened there? Did that ball touch the ground? I don't know what's going on there. Like, yeah.
And I mean, like, I'm going to an extreme example, but a lot of times you're like, how the fuck could you have made that call? There are times, absolutely, where they've made calls and they, based on what their gut was at the moment, and then they looked at it later and it was like, no, that was not a good call. Incentivize going, nope, that was a bad call. We made a mistake. Play normal.
Or just, you know, like, the fact that, like not reviewing footage after every play. Or, you know, not, you know, like, because, like, there have been multiple times where it's just like, the fans saw that face mask. The people in the fucking booth saw the face mask. The official saw nothing.
People in the stands saw the face mask. Like, yeah.
There should be like
maybe
a
that's
fan
something we
review.
should. Maybe that's something we should implement. Maybe we should implement like a little buzzer in the booth for the announcers when they see something. They can be like, "Whoa, hold up, there, guy."
Like, what the? Hold on there.
Because that is something I hear from announcers a lot. Just like, I don't know why they're not calling that. It was pretty blatant and obvious to me from all the way up here.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's a huge difference between, hey, there was no call, therefore there's nothing for them to challenge, and, hey, that is blatant. He's standing right there looking at it and not calling it.
Yeah.
Or he called something that makes no sense. One of the two. I think I could stand behind a fan review call. Like, all the fans in the stadium just have this button they can press if they think that the call should be reviewed.
Okay, so that wouldn't work because home games would make it super skewed.
Yeah. Then you're giving the fans too much power.
Yeah.
No, it's only that it's
announcers
being reviewed. It doesn't mean overturned. It just means, hey, someone's going to review.
Well, no, the amount that would add to the schedule, like, that would slow games down so much.
Yeah, with the exception of that one fuckhead that just for some reason hates the Seahawks. I don't know why. I think the announcer booth should have like a little vote-in thing. Like, can we review that shit? Because they're looking very intently at everything going on. They're announcing the game.
Is that your Slytherin hat, by the way?
No, it's Seattle Kraken. I'm not a Slytherin.
Or just, you know, like, when a player tells a referee or, like, tells a line judge, it's like, hey, that dude just about ripped my face off with a face mask, and the ref still doesn't do anything about it. It's just like, well, I didn't see it, so oh well.
Yeah, I think it should go
to
up
some
for
extent.
review.
If they didn't see it, I can understand, but we've now got instant replay. You should be able to challenge.
Well, no, I'm saying
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, we are in the world of instant replay, and I have seen where they have, like with face masks, the referees don't call it. The player that had the penalty admitted against them tells the referee that it happened, and they still do nothing about it. They don't even look at the footage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
Yeah. I'm fine with us. I'm fine with us taking a 10 to 15-second break while they just do a quick instant replay. I'll grab a couple chicken wings. Like, it's fine. I'm cool with it. I'll run to the fridge real quick, grab a beer.
I think what could help this is give the teams an extra challenge. Like right now, they've got one challenge that they can use, and it gets used up if it's a bad challenge. Give them an extra challenge and let them challenge calls that weren't called. Like, hey, that was this situation. Why didn't you?
The reason why challenging is risky is not because you burn up a challenge.
It's because you lose timeouts.
I know.
Yeah,
like,
if you challenge,
you burn up the challenge,
and you
burn up the
lose,
challenge,
you lose one of your timeouts.
Yeah. You get to reuse the challenge if you're right. You lose it if you're wrong.
You're not losing a challenge. You're losing a timeout.
You don't
which is a big deal.
But you don't get to challenge again after that.
You can challenge all you want and burn up all your timeouts, but timeouts are valuable. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole like restructuring lineup. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you have a timeout available, you can do a challenge. And that's one of the reasons why timeouts are there's the two reasons why timeouts are valuable is because if the other team's offense or defense is behaving in a way that you didn't expect going into the game, you can sort of get everybody together and restructure. And then the other reason why timeouts are valuable is because if you lose a challenge, you lose that timeout. So
okay, so basically,
I'm looking up the rules.
Initial allotment. Each team starts the game with 2 challenges. If a coach successfully wins at least one of their 2 challenges, they are awarded a 3rd challenge. A 4th challenge is never permitted under any circumstances. If the challenge is unsuccessful, the team is charged a timeout. If a coach attempts to challenge a play without any timeouts remaining, they will be penalized 15 yards for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, okay, so I thought they only had 1 to start with.
No, you get 2.
Sounds like
and if you successfully win a challenge, you can get another one, but you can never have more than 3.
Yeah. Alright, that makes more sense.
And you want to be careful because if you do lose your challenge, you lose one of your timeouts.
Yeah. But in that case, it's already partially where I was saying, just add the ability to challenge calls that weren't made. Right now, you can only challenge calls that were made.
Well, the main purpose of the challenge is to challenge the outcome of a play.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get across the fucking first down line. He didn't catch that.
This doesn't change the this doesn't change the strategic nature of the challenge. I think that's important. However, I think it would be, if your goal is to change the course of a play. Oh, there was an offsides that wasn't called. I want to challenge the fact that wasn't called. You don't think that's going to affect the outcome of the play? Especially on a major play that got the other team a first down?
I don't know how we got here. I don't think we really had anything planned for today either. So
we somehow got. Oh, I vaguely remember. It was absolute. It was weird shit having to do with video games, and it had to do with card games specifically. Oh yeah, Vampire mentioned the FanDuel ad on Google.
that's how we got here. It all makes sense now.
But as I said, let them challenge.
Where'd Jables go?
He's back. But like I said, let them challenge calls that weren't made. It still has to be just as strategic. You've got to decide when to use it and when not to.
Yeah, you get like one non-call challenge, I guess. Is that what you're talking about?
It functions the same way as a normal challenge, but it's a non-call challenge. And if you succeed, you get another. If you fail, you lose the ability and you lose a timeout.
Mm.
There's gonna be some European folks who are just gonna be like, "Who the fuck are they talking about?"
Real sports. That's what. Soccer ain't a real sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, and outside of Philadelphia, we normally don't burn our fucking cities down because of game results.
Yeah, like the first Super Bowl at the Seahawks one, there was a lot of partying in the streets. It was like one couch got set on fire and then a window broke, and then everybody banded together to pay for the broken window. But the couch was just out there. Somebody was just giving out the couch for free. It was just out on the curb. So I was like, whatever. Yep. Yeah. This isn't Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yep.
Win or lose, Philadelphia has to be rebuilt every time they go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. It not just the Super Bowl, any major sporting events like hockey, baseball, like win or lose, if they're like in the final game, like Philadelphia burns to the ground before the night's over with.
Even final couple of rounds.
No.
City of brotherly love, my ass.
Throwing batteries at cops and stuff. They're fucking nuts over there.
It is literally the PvP server of the US.
Climbing poles, collapsing awnings on hotels.
Yeah. No, Rimshee, I don't know if you know this. They grease all the light poles and stuff, so people don't climb them in Philadelphia.
I forgot about
They had to do it in New Orleans. They had to do it in New Orleans because the fucking Eagles fans were in town.
Yeah. And I hate that they have a monopoly on Go Birds. Because I would love to say that for the Seahawks. But no, I can't.
I think Go Hawks is better, but
I like it. It's fine.
you know, there are other birdie teams.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
And the Ravens.
Yeah.
Although I've got no love for the Ravens.
The Orioles.
Like the bird, don't like the team. I kind of like their colors, though. I think it's pretty slick.
I just don't like them because there's some of them that still bitch about us taking their fucking team.
Yeah.
It's like, you fucking stole the Colts. Yeah, and you stole the Browns. Fuck off.
I'm trying to think of what teams stayed or haven't ever moved.
Um,
I think
Seahawks.
49ers are.
I think he means like old teams that have like
Yeah.
never gone anyplace. Pittsburgh hasn't. They've pretty much always been where they're at.
Yeah, I think the 49ers are in that group.
Didn't all of the New York teams move to Jersey?
Not Buffalo.
Okay, Buffalo.
Buffalo is still in Buffalo.
Keep in
Green Bay?
mind, when I'm saying the team, I'm talking like it's still the San Francisco 49ers. Just like Pittsburgh Steelers are still the Pittsburgh Steelers. Even though, technically speaking, the San Francisco Giants are in San Carlos, not San Francisco.
Well, as I said, like I always make the joke about the New Jersey Jets and the New Jersey Giants because neither of them plays in New York.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll also be fair on that. New Jersey's like right there.
But yeah, like the Green Bay Packers, the Green Bay Packers have always been in Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's where they originated, and they have never left.
It is a team that I love because it's owned by the town. They have city council meetings about what to do with that team, and I think that's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, like there are a lot of teams that are just like either like they've moved all over the place or like they're just not the same team that they were originally. One of my favorite examples is the Kansas City Chiefs. Do you know what they used to be?
What?
The Kansas City Chiefs got their start as the Dallas Texans.
That's a shit team name.
Yeah. Which would get revived years and years later for the Houston Texans. After the Houston Oilers fucked off to Tennessee to become the Titans.
Yeah, I learned that from Forrest Gump. Well, I learned that from Castaway, not Forrest Gump. Castaway, yeah.
Did you know the Lions used to be the Spartans and the Bears used to be the Staleys?
I'm also just excited to have a
the Cardinals started out in fucking Chicago.
I'm excited.
Then you had the Rams, which started in Los Angeles, went to St. Louis, and then went back to Los Angeles.
And then there's the Raiders.
So apparently,
who went from LA to Oakland and now Vegas.
Apparently in Idaho, there's a lot of hockey fans out there because I get called out for this hat a lot. And it actually inspires me to pay more attention to hockey, which is good.
Hockey is a fun sport.
It is.
You know what's funny?
Well,
after they banned the enforcer from participating in hockey, head injuries went up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Urinating Tree has often said that there's few sports more electrifying and exciting than playoff hockey.
Yeah.
I got hooked on hockey before Seattle had an NHL team, they had a WHL team called the Thunderbirds. And my brother took me to a game. And I was like,
it's a female.
all right.
It's a female hockey team.
No. WHL is Western Hockey League. It's like the minor leagues for like baseball.
All right.
Yeah. Like my city used to have a minor league hockey team.
I just had to check.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my city used to have a minor league hockey team called the Indianapolis Ice.
This was like a year or two before. This was during the time that the NHL was considering letting Seattle have an NHL team, and so they were really focusing on our minor league team, and they were playing hard. So that might have been an extra factor, is that they were just like the players were really into it, because it's like we might be in the NHL living here, that sort of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main thing that got it off the ground, though, was because hockey hadn't done an expansion team in a while. Like, they tried to do one in Atlanta back in the day, and that didn't go very well. But after the success of the Vegas Golden Knights, they're like, okay. Clearly, there's more markets for hockey than we thought.
Yeah. Which, by the way, the Golden Knights are playing tonight. They're doing really fucking good. It's annoying as shit.
I think the Coyotes are going to end up in Salt Lake City.
Apparently, the Seahawks have never left Seattle, by the way.
Well, yeah, but Seattle's also one of the newer teams.
Yeah.
No. And also, the other thing is, like, I think I would have gotten more into
the Buccaneers have never left Tampa. I'm pretty sure
I think it would have gotten more into basketball if Seattle never lost the Sonics. I think I would have gotten more into basketball, because I would have had like a more local team to support. But I'm not going to support the fucking Trailblazers. What a shitty name. Like, I can't even get behind their logo or anything. They're not cool at all.
Yeah. I've never got into basketball, despite the fact that, like, we do have a pretty historic team. Like, we've got the Pacers, who were like a big deal in the ABA back in the day, before the merger that became the modern NBA.
Yeah. I played basketball when I was in school and stuff, but...
Alright, I've got a list of old standing teams.
Nice.
Packers, Giants, Eagles, Steelers, Niners, Bills, Broncos, and Dolphins, and technically the Patriots.
By the way, real quick, I just want to applaud us.
Yeah, I think they were the Boston
diversity
Patriots
of subjects.
originally.
I just want to applaud us for our diversity of subjects. We have now ostracized our normal audience, because we normally talk about nerd shit. Now we're getting deep into sports stuff. Good on us.
Well, like, I've maintained it for years, and I will not apologize for this, because I'm correct.
Sports
Fucking
is nerd
fight
shit?
me. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you follow stats, if you follow team histories and like dynamics, and you like know all these probabilities, and you're constantly doing, especially if you do fantasy shit, you're a fucking nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, in other areas, it would be called following the lore. Okay? So.
Yeah, exactly. Knowing a team's history, that's basically like knowing the lore in a fucking video game.
Yeah, I get.
It's like, if you
But I
can
love
tell
it,
me
Idaho.
entire team structures from decades ago and what those players did and when they were drafted and their stat lines, congratulations, you're a nerd.
Yeah, you're as bad as me with Harry Potter. That's it.
Now, what I will rail against is like the modern, like, oh, nerd stuff is cool that was started by god awful shit like the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Bazinga.
Fuck that show.
You know, I understand the appeal. My parents watched the show, and I asked them about it. And they straight up told me, it's just something you can just put on. You don't have to give a fuck about it. That's it.
Yeah, except for me, it's like, I hear that motherfucker's voice, and I just want to peel the flesh off of something.
I don't mind the show.
I despise Sheldon. Like, I got picked on in school pretty badly because of my autism. I would still shove this motherfucker in a locker. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
Well,
Yeah.
part of the stupid is if you actually watch the first episode or first couple of episodes, he's as socially awkward as the rest of them. Which means he's not as socially awkward as you would expect. They make him more socially awkward as time goes on.
Yep.
It's not just that they make him socially awkward, it's the fact that he's a fucking prick.
Yeah.
He's just a miserable fucking asshole.
I don't mind the show. It's always fun watching Sheldon get his comeuppance, but the writing's not necessarily great. It's
But apparently
mostly,
I'm in the minority
it's
because they
mostly
gave that
Penny I'm
motherfucker
watching
his
for, let's be
own.
honest.
They gave that motherfucker his own spin-off show with young Sheldon, and I'm like, are we fucking serious?
Yeah, because he's so smart and quirky and weird. Don't worry about it.
I mean, at least it gave old girl from fucking Ghostbusters a job.
Yeah.
Because she's his grandma in the show.
Something I've been trying to touch on for a while. How dare you call this my Slytherin hat, Rimshee? I want to fucking stab you.
It's like, I'm a Hufflepuff and you fucking damn well know it!
Oddly enough,
I'm joking. I know that you're a Ravenclaw.
yeah, I want to be Hufflepuff real bad. That sounded like a cool house to be in to me. It sounded like the most chill house anyway. Right next to the kitchens. Sneak food every night.
Yep.
You get the munchies, you sneak into the kitchens. It's a good time. No, but I'm a Ravenclaw. Wisdom and wit.
Rimshee, weren't you in a Gryffindor?
Allegedly.
Mean character
I don't
syndrome.
know.
Yeah, it's like,
I get it.
like Cats. I remember before we did it, like Cats said that we were all going to be fucking Slytherins, and none of us were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I did get Slytherin once doing the test.
Oh!
But I did the test 3 times, like just to make sure that, it was consistent. And yeah, I got a Hufflepuff more than any other result.
Nice. Congrats, dude. It's one of the best houses.
Yeah. I wasn't upset with it.
Yeah.
I could get.
If you've seen the common room in the game, it's fucking cool as shit.
Also, the fact that
I wanted, depending on how I answer the questions, and each one would be an honest answer.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry, snakes and lions, like, whatever, they're fine, I guess. But fucking ravens and badgers, them are the cool house animals.
Yeah, they'll fuck you up. A badger and a raven teaming up will take down a lion. And either one of them can take down a snake individually.
Depends on the snake.
Oh yeah, ravens just straight up bully snakes.
Not so much the badger, but
yeah.
Oh, you don't fuck with badgers.
No, you don't fuck with badgers.
Yeah, badgers don't give a fuck. That reminds me though.
Granted,
I should get my mom to take that quiz because she's been reading through the books. She just finished the fourth one. She finished the fourth one yesterday, and then we immediately watched the movie. And she was like,
"Hey, Papa."
She was like, "I liked this movie beforehand, but now that I've read the book, what the fuck was that?"
What is this noise?
They left out like over half the book. All of the mysteries that are in the book. There's like 7 mysteries going on in that book, and they're not touching on any of them except for the whole like how did Harry Potter enter the graveyard. But that's not even a mystery. That's not even something that's going on. We don't even know what's going on. There's no plans going on. There's no weird shit happening. Where are the house elves? Where's Dobby? Where's fucking Winky? They didn't even do the thing where like Barty Crouch Jr. is using Harry's wand to make the dark mark at the fucking Quidditch tournament. Blah blah blah. It's like, yeah. Thanks, Mom.
They somehow even managed to gloss over the fucking Mad Eye Moody subplot in the movie to an extent. Just like, what the hell, man?
Oh, it's Barty Crouch Jr. the entire time. Okay.
My kid wanted this.
Part of that was how did Barty Crouch Jr. get out of Azkaban? And that's a whole thing that's in the book. There's a lot of polyjuice potion involved. His mom was dying and took his place. Spoiler alert, sorry. For anybody that hasn't read the books. There's a lot going on. There's some shady shit going on in the wizarding world.
Although, like, I will say to this day, like, that is kind of a criticism that I have about the books, is that the fact that the entire 4th book, the person that we thought was Mad Eye Moody was in fact Mad Eye Moody. Like, we didn't actually spend any time with him. Yeah. And then, like, in the very next book, like, Mad Eye dies almost immediately. He dies off screen.
No. No, he doesn't. That's not the next book. Okay. Mad Eye Moody dies in the 7th.
Was it the 7th?
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah, because it's when they do the Flight of the 7 Potters, when everybody takes polyjuice potion to look like Harry. And then, yeah, and then Hedwig also dies during that. Problem that I have with the movie is they gave Harry no time to grieve about Hedwig. That was bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a channel called Sort of Stupid. They did a reaction to all the movies. And when Hedwig gets killed, there's one guy that's just he stands up from his chair. What the fuck? None of you fucking warned me about that? Starts yelling at one of his friends that had seen the movies already. What the fuck is wrong with you? And his friend's just like, I'm sorry, I didn't think it would happen again. It's just like it's such a it's a beautiful moment.
Yeah, like I just brought up, you know, like when I was like looking up for some reason the AI on Google is like, Like, here's a list of what are considered the most tragic and devastating deaths in Harry Potter. And
Yeah.
Hedwig is one of the ones that's listed, but the other four that are listed are Snape, Sirius Black, Fred Weasley, and Dobby.
Yeah. That checks out.
Yeah, Dobby's is kind of brutal. It's just like, ugh.
Dobby died a free elf.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. But I also saw a fan theory the other day is that the reason why Dobby died is because in the second book, Harry said, "Never try to save my life again." So Dobby, even though he's a free elf, was defying an order, and then that led to his death. It's a bullshit
Yep.
theory. It's not what happened at all. But it's like, goddamn, suicide mission. Oh, also, the movies like drew stuff out way too long. Where it's like, Dobby, you could have just gotten out of there without saying anything. Whereas in the books, it's like, no, it's pretty fast paced, that whole little bit.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
As like, you're never going to get a perfect adaptation because this books and films just work differently. It's just how it is.
Yeah, and that's fine. And I also understand with the movies, like a lot of stuff was left out because all the books weren't written yet, so they didn't know like the importance of certain things that should have been included in the first one that ended up being important in the end. You know, it's not that crazy. Movies have a lot of mistakes. Oh, and also speaking of the movies, the actor that is playing Ginny Weasley is not coming back for the second season.
Oh, what happened there?
Which is, her parents said it was due to unforeseen circumstances. So
They saw the
I don't know,
reviews,
maybe the
got it.
reality of how long the series was going to be was getting blurred. What?
He said they saw the reviews coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe reality set in of how strenuous the whole acting job was going to be because they're filming the seasons back to back, so the kids don't age too much while they go through the whole process.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that like some of their actors might
As
be
opposed
on
to Stranger Things, where
time
they're like
limit.
40-year-olds now, but they're still in high school. Which is fine. It's very 80s-esque for them to do something like that. Hire 40-year-olds as teenagers.
Yeah, like Starship Troopers, where we have a bunch of fucking 30-year-olds playing high school kids.
Yeah. Grease.
Like Hollywood actors, they keep getting older, but
Just-
they keep playing the same age.
I mean, like, there are some actors that like can get away with that for a while. Like, just look at Timothy Chalamet. Just like
Johnny Pemberton.
that dude still looks like he's fresh out of high school.
Paul Rudd hasn't
Yeah,
aged in the last
Johnny
30 years.
Pemberton's like that too. There was a dude's 44.
He's starting to show
like
it now, but Keanu Reeves for a while was just like, "Do you even age, bro?"
Yeah. Oh, there was that one guy. He's like in his late 20s, early 30s when he was playing Miley Cyrus's little brother on Hannah Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's certain people.
And then you just have people that like age into their role.
Yeah.
Like Ian
Brolin.
McDermott. Well, yeah, Josh Brolin, but like my main one is like Ian McDermott. Because I'm pretty sure that he was like in his 30s when he originally portrayed Emperor Palpatine in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
And he's just kind of aged into the role.
Yeah, works out. Oh, Maggie Smith. Like 10 years before she played Minerva McGonagall in Harry Potter, she already played Wendy in the movie Hook, who was like supposed to be super duper old.
She was still brilliant casting.
So good. I think the casting for the new McGonagall looks really good too, but we'll see how it plays out. Oh, that's something I did before my mom and I watched the fourth movie together. I was like, all right, Mom. Because my mom has already seen all of the movies. She's just never read all the books. And I was just like, going into the movie, I'm like, all right, Mom. This is where we really start branching away from the books. She's like, I've seen the movie before. It's a good movie. Like, I don't know why you're saying this. And then the end happened. She's like, not even a Sphinx in the maze? What the fuck?
Yeah, I stopped reading.
But
the
I should
books after,
I should get my mom to take the. I should have my mom take the Sorting Hat quiz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tune in next week to figure that out.
Hey, Jables, I posted a video in live show prep you should absolutely watch. Not necessarily right now.
Why should I watch it? How long is it?
It's somewhat short. It's like a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Not right now, but
Jesus Christ, Rimshee. What the fuck? I don't know. Okay, anybody watching? I don't know why Rimshee sent me porn, and he's a dirty, dirty bird. I don't approve of this at all. You're married, dude. What are you doing? Sending other people porn.
Oh, it's just funny. I'm watching it.
You could have just mentioned it after the stream was done.
Well,
I wouldn't have done that.
I could.
But what? You wanted my live reaction?
I told you, no rush. You don't have to watch it during the show.
Well, it's only 56 seconds. So
yeah.
I was like, why not? Plus, this look like some nice ribs.
Yeah.
So, if anybody has learned anything today, it's don't become friends with Rimshee. He'll send you porn. when you least
That's a
expect
lie.
it. When you're in the middle
That's
of
why
doing
you
something
should
else.
become friends with me. Don't lie. It's one of my better traits.
No, I'm giving them a reason why they shouldn't. If they're into that sort of thing, then that's fine. What I'm surprised is you didn't try to turn that back on me, because I've sent you way worse shit at way more inappropriate times.
Yeah, well, every time I try and think of that, I go to the shit that not Keki, Hannah used to send people. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. Like the fish? Yep. The fish
Gay
lives
fish.
free in my brain. By the way, I've been trying to find that chicken feet video again. It's been totally scrubbed. I can't find it anywhere.
That Japanese chick with the chicken feet?
Yeah, yeah.
God, if it's even off eFucks, what happened?
I don't know. I showed it to enough people, so I have people that can verify it's real.
Oh,
But
I've
I tell
seen
people about that clip sometimes. Yeah, I tell people about that video sometimes, and they're like, "No way, that's fucking real."
it. You should have saved it to your computer.
Well, for one, first time I saw it, it was a weird intermission during a watching of the B movie. So
Whoa, what's the deal with chicken feet?
maybe I was drinking a little bit because we were in a group watching the fucking B movie. And something
And then
like
there was
that
the
didn't come
one
to
with
mind.
the racist white lady and the two black guys and the watermelon and fried chicken.
Oh yeah. See, that's still an fucked, but the other one isn't. Yeah.
Yeah. And not,
By the way, that video
and
is
like
called
we're talking
American
about this.
History
If you haven't seen the
XXX.
B movie, understand we're talking about these things like they're normal. Compared to the B movie, those were grade A cinema.
Hey, B movie isn't that bad. However, it was made
It's mostly just
1,000 times more
inoffensive.
entertaining with I need a smoke break, here's some porn, guys.
Some of the weirdest shit on eFucked.
Yeah. Oh, here's a woman that's gonna queef out some crack smoke. Look at that. Yeah.
That movie came out in 2007.
Ooh.
B movie? Yeah. Did you ever play the game for
Yeah.
Xbox?
The fact
I'm aware
that
of the
there was
game
a
for Xbox.
Xbox.
I stole the game from Walmart. I had a buddy. He lived in an apartment complex behind a Walmart. So we'd go over and we'd just steal games from the bargain bin. Games and movies. B movie the game was one of those games.
You do
And
not condone
they were selling
the
it for
past actions
$3.
of Jables
It was
on
worth
this show.
$3.
We don't even
Huh?
condone the current actions of Jables on this show.
I don't condone the past actions of Jables on this show.
He stole a fucking boat for
I was a
God's
kid.
sakes.
I was into punk rock. I was into screamo metal. Everybody was wearing skinny jeans and smoking weed. Fucking weird
You
time.
was about
I was
to
wearing
say you still
Jinkos.
smoke weed, but
I shouldn't have been with any of these people.
Can we all agree, though, that the best part of B movie is Patrick Warburton?
Yeah. Especially when he gets really confused about how she's falling in love with a bee. That one little scene is fucking awesome.
That man is a national treasure.
Yeah. Have you seen the video of all of his kids doing impressions of him? Yeah, it was like a little Father's Day video thing, like some magazine was putting together or something. Maybe the kids had an idea and they like pitched the idea of the magazine. But they get them all in the sound booth to do his lines from like Emperor's New Groove and all the other shit that he's done. And his kids just impersonate him.
I was going to say, it's like, Kronk is probably his greatest character.
Oh, yeah. Cusco,
if not the
Quiz-
greatest,
Cusco,
certainly
Cusco's
one of.
Yeah. I'm sure I could think of another, but it was the one that sticks in my mind because Emperor's New Groove is such a great movie. And I would argue it's underrated at this point because it was it was one of the last true animation movies that Disney made. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it just sort of fell by the wayside of the generations. I think it might be making a resurgence. I don't know.
Also, like, he's just a part of some of the greatest meme references of all time. It's just like, probably one of the greatest of all time. It's like, oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah.
The last truly animated.
Am I gay?
What the
I can hear
fuck
you.
happened?
Well, I turned off my camera.
Am I still here?
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
Rimshee.
Are any of us still
here?
here? Do you two even exist? I don't know. Sir, I'm not entirely sure you exist. I've at least met Rimshee in person. That's...
Give it a
I
couple
don't know,
months, we'll
Jables.
make it
We'll
happen.
just have to ask the audience.
However, I am suspicious of Rimshee still because a lot of the time when like parties were going on, we were just hanging out in the corner together, making fun of everybody else. So I'm not entirely sure how much interaction I saw Rimshee have with other people. I'm not new. Rimshee, you might be my Wilfred.
I'm not. I have a bigger penis.
I was just
It's
reminded of Red Dead
tech.
Redemption. It was like, maybe you're just a part of my dream, and when we both wake up, we'll die. It's like, I'm definitely living in some kind of nightmare.
All right. With that existential question posed to everybody, do you even know that we're real, or are we just a hallucination that you think you click on every Wednesday? See you next week. Bye-bye.
Well, bye, everybody.